There we go. We're off mute now. Good evening, all. It's Tommy and Man City Fan TV, and welcome to the TNT Live. We are here. It's Thursday night again, 9 o'clock. You know what time it is. It's the time where I bring to you a good live where we're gonna discuss tonight the kits, because since we've last been on, we've had we've had obviously the home kit, the away kit's been released today, and the supposed third kit. There's starting to be some pictures leaked of that over the past few weeks, so we will discuss them. I'll tell you what I think. I'll go through your comments. You can tell me what you think. And then we'll also just talk a little bit about what do you think of the first few games of the season. I'm going to tell you what I think. And then I'll go through the comments once more. And then if we've got a bit of time at the end, we might do a bit of a Q&A too. But I get into your comments. See who's on. Here we go. Ryan Corey's here. Hello. I appear to have wound up some Villa fans. Made loads of Baggies fans happy though. Hate Villa. Such a shame they didn't go down the other year when they should have. Yeah, I know. Obviously, that goal line technology kept them up, didn't it? Jack Lee says, "Good evening, Blues. Good evening, Jack. Hope you're well, mate." Noah Pearson's on saying, "Evening, Sunny Jim. Good evening, Noah." Jack Lee says, "Well said, Ryan. I like Bournemouth and they should have stayed up." Yeah, I agree. Bournemouth are good. Ryan's just saying hello to everybody. Flames is saying help. Ryan's saying exactly. Good little club fighting well above their weight. That played decent football. Let's have a look. Paul Jefferson is saying, "Nice shirt, but silly money again, Ton." Yeah, I'm going to discuss that in a minute. Fahim Ali says, "I was glad when Villa got relegated in 2005. Yeah, you meant 2015. Lankow says, "Not a huge City fan, but I might just have to get that away kit, to be honest. I'll tell you which is my favourite. The away kit is godly, and it's on the way with Zinke. That third kit is what you'll find for a quid at the back of a stall outside the airport in Shanghai." I'm gonna come to that, Ryan. I am. Evening, Tom, mate. Hope you're good. Hope you're well, Charlie, mate. Good to see you. So we might as well get into it. The topic of the evening, the main one. The away kit has been released. If you haven't seen it yet, which I'm sure you have, here it is. That is the kit there. It's very nice. I like this graphic because you can still see me. Hello. Yeah. But yeah, I do think that kit's very, very nice. You know, you have to look at it, right? You know, I think it's really nice. I think that's the best away kit we've had in about, for God knows how long. This is the kit that I will be getting. This is 100% the kit I'm getting. It's absolutely unreal. It's one of those where I love the home kit. I'm not going to lie to you. The home kit's really nice, but that away kit's something special, guys. Honestly, it really is something special. Um, honestly, I rate it. I rate it a lot. We've just got Bradney Blocks on saying, "Yeah, hi Tom, hope you're well." And Noah's just saying Lee's home kit is sexy. I don't like it, Noah. I'm not going to lie to you, mate. I don't like it. Sam T saying, "Hello, Thomas," and the lovely Ryan Corey. There you go, Ryan. You got the lovely. Lancaster saying, "Yes, fine, my local team." And Sam T saying, "Love that shirt." There you go. The away kit is nice. Maybe we will see Andy and Loan. See, I'm gonna get. I don't obviously, you know my thing with names. I won't get any names on the back of it, but that's the kit I'm getting 100%. I think I rate it very, very highly. You know, I think it's not cheap. I think one of the lads, I think it was, I don't know who it was now. I'll have to go back to comments. Someone just mentioned it. I think if I'm right, it was Paul, wasn't it? Yeah, Paul Jefferson says silly money again. Exactly. I honestly couldn't tell you how much the. I know the home kit's 70 quid, so I'm presuming the away kit is the same, and it is officially our range of kits, including the authentic player shirt, are the most expensive in the Premier League. At £70 for a normal kit, I think it's £50 for a child kit top, and then £110 for the authentic player top. Yeah, Paul Jefferson's just saying there it is £70 just to confirm. Although expensive, very nice, and obviously with time to go, it'll obviously get a tad cheaper, the home one especially. But I tell you what, I will be getting that one. I'll definitely be getting my one. I will splash out the cash. It is my birthday coming up in October, so who knows? I might have to get it then, but I might get it soon. Who knows? I might treat myself to that kit because it is a wonderful kit. It is a wonderful kit. And obviously, There is another kit that we also don't go without, and that is the third kit. This is the rumoured kit. Obviously, can't see him as much this time, but this is the rumoured third kit for our season. Now, I don't really know what to think about it, to be honest. I think the Man City bit, like Ryan said earlier, I think it's something you'd find in a fake shop. You know, I go to abroad to Mallorca, and there's some shops there that sell Real Madrid shirts with like just a crown on it, and obviously the Bayern Munich ones with just a circle with some stars in the middle with no badge or no name. It's something like that. And obviously, I understand that it has the Man City logo, it has our badge, obviously indented into the actual shirt. But for me personally, I don't. It's not the one that I would be going for. To be honest with you, I don't know. I've got a few more in the comments here. I think it's a little bit rubbish. Not rubbish, but odd. Paul puts it in very good words. There you go. Not a fan of the third kit. Looks like a pajama top. Exactly. I said, is it a training top at first? Not the biggest fan of the third kit. Third kit looks bizarre. Was going to get it done last week, but got it last week. Don't like that third top. It's a fiver from the basket in Sports Direct. It certainly is, Ryan. Looks like the one where they get touted for the Super League. Same. That third kit is daft. It's absolute bobbins. It is. So, two positive reactions from the first two kits, but obviously we've got a little bit of a negative feedback on that. So what I'm going to do, we know how we do our player ratings, guys. We're going to do a Man City Fan TV ratings of the kits. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with a home kit. You're going to put your individual ratings out of 10. We're going to choose which is the biggest one, and we're going to see which of the three kits, supposedly obviously the third kit too, we can definitely confirm, which is your favourite kit. So what we're going to do first is we're going to stick up obviously the home kit, the 9320 obviously edition with that in the back of the top of the shirt there, obviously in commemoration of the 9320 moment. So please do rate that one out of 10, guys. I want to see what you're saying. Let's see what you guys are saying there for this kit. So I'll go back up a little bit if it lets me. Are you going to let me? There we go. We've got Bradley Block. He's saying an 8 there. Paul Jefferson's saying 7. We've got Lankau saying 7. Who else we got here? Sam T saying 7. We've got Dudley Lewis saying 8. All the ratings are coming in now. It's what we'd like to see. We've got Ryan. He's giving the home kit a 7.5. We've got Shanu YT, he's saying 7. We've got Michael. He's saying 8 out of 10. We've got City Chippy. He's saying 9. We've got Jack Lee saying like the home kit 8. We've got by far the best and worst kits in the league. I agree with that one. We've got Phyllis, the most dated blue, saying dreadful 5. There you go. So we're getting decent feedback from that kit, to be honest. So an overall home kit rating, from what you guys have said, gets an 8. So the home kit rating from Man City Fan TV is an 8. Not too bad. On to the next one, which is obviously being released today, this morning. 9 o'clock is the away kit. Absolutely beautiful kit. I absolutely love it. Get your ratings in for that kit, and I will obviously read them out. But yeah, get them in. 9 for them. It's 6 for away kit. There we go. So we've got Jack Lee starting us off away kit 9. Paul Jefferson saying 10 plus. Brad Niblock saying away 10. Shanu YT is saying the away kit. Love heart emoji 10. Anything with Puma needs to be turned into face masks. Fair enough, Phyllis. Fair enough. You've just given it a 1. We don't take that, do we, guys? Any more on the away kit? Michael's saying 9.2. Samuel Gringo is saying 7. Any more? We've got Dudley Lewis is coming in with an 8 there. We've got City Chippy coming in with a 7. Home top 7, says Sam T, coming in late there. Now, I must say, We have got a lot of 9s and 10s. There we go. 9.5. It loses half a point because it doesn't have the 9320 on the inside, and I can't match the cut printing with the Prem badge on the store. That's disappointing. I'm going to get that kit as soon as possible. One of City's best kits, 100%. They're putting a black print on the back of it, aren't they? For the is it for the away kit? That is honestly class. Was this kit printed? 5. What is that badge? But yeah, there you go, guys. From what you guys have said to me, away kit rating, I'm going to give it, because there was a few 10s, there's a few 8s, and there's quite a lot of 9s. So we're going to meet in the middle, and we're going to give the away kit rating, Man City Fan TV, a 9. Not too bad. I honestly think it's a great kit. I certainly will be getting that one. 100%, no doubt about that. I will be getting that kit at some point. No, Pearson's right. He says away kit is slick. 100% is. And then for the laughs, give us a rating for this mighty kit. Honestly, I can't wait to see your ratings for this one. Honestly, guys, I don't know what you think of this one, but I don't. Here we go. Paul's saying -10 shit. Our bird, and Bradley Block saying 3. Keep going in, guys. Let's see what you guys think. Because, like I said, this is a supposed kit, so it might not even be the kit. But footy headlines have never got a kit wrong. I'm not going to lie to you. Michael's saying -10. Jack Lee's saying 1 absolute garbage. Please don't mention the third kit, Tom. Please. I'm sorry. I have to. Sean Fogg saying 9, very good. Yusuf saying 2. Shani saying the colour of Man City just kills it. Awful. Away top 10. There we go. Samuel Gringo 6. Phyllis, the most hated blues. Indian cricket top, global madness. No person says looks like a kit off a dodgy website. It does. City Chippy says 7 there. Doesn't earn a score. -10 bobbins. Try again 1. Bloody hell, guys. So with the averages, I'm gonna give third kit. As I say, guys, this is just a supposed kit, but they never really get it wrong. Not gonna lie. They got Blue Moon just giving his opinion. 5. I think there have been worse kits, but it looks like a pajama top. I'm gonna give it a 5, just to be fair. But yeah. So that has got a 5 there. I honestly don't really agree. It's one of them. I know. I just seen Sean's comment there. The only criticism I could give is the club no badge. Yeah, you know what? I agree with that. I'll turn this off so you can see me again. There we go, guys. I'm back. But yeah, I agree that it'd be a nice kit. It is a nice kit, but having that across it, the colour's great. Keep the badge in the middle, the Puma badge. That'd be brilliant. And then having the City badge there in the navy, we'd all be raving about that, wouldn't we? You know what I mean? Paul, I haven't been drinking anything, mate. If you want my opinion, it's got a 0. It doesn't deserve a rating. But the fans have said there was a few 2s, there was a few 3s, there was a few 7s. There was an 8 there, a 5. So there you go. I have to give you. It's not a personal opinion. I personally think it's a shocking kit, but we have to see what it looks like because people warmed to that kit last season, the third kit. But yeah, Dudley, the badge is actually indented. It's like in the shirt. Let me put it back up again. You might be able to see it. I can't. I don't. You able to see my mouse, but if you look in there, Dudley, and anybody who's actually interested to see where the badge is, it's in the shirt, as you can see behind it. So obviously there's the footy headlines banner across it, and it's just there. So that is obviously where it is. But yeah. What they've been drinking, Paul, I don't know what they've been drinking, mate, but it's obviously something that when the designers of the, when the designers of that kit's obviously been the same, eh? Michael thinks it's a fake kit. It's not a kit. It's a T-shirt they somehow charge 20 quid for on the store. Yeah, exactly. You could probably get better quality T-shirts saying champions or something like that right now, couldn't you? But yeah, honestly, we can't really give an opinion. Give an opinion on that, only because it's just the elite pictures. Trust me, they never really get anything wrong. They've not got any of our kits wrong footy headlines for at least 12 years now. So we'll see what it comes out like. But I can see it being similar to that. But if it is what it is. We're going to see how many people might warm to it, depending on how expensive it is, obviously. Cameron McIndoe's on saying, yes, Tom, lad. Yes, Cam. Cam, I hope you're well, mate. So looks like they can't decide where to put the badge. I know, so they'll stick it all over and stick Man City across the chest, honestly. But you'll agree with me, guys. If you're in the comments, just put a yes if you agree with me, right? You know what the England home shirt looked like this season with the Nike badge and the England badge in the middle. If that kit, right? Okay, the Puma badge is in the centre of the chest. If the Man City badge was a lot below that with the Etihad and a plain navy top, how good would that be? Just put a yes if you agree with me on that, please. If it's not, it might just be me over thinking things. But if that was the full navy top like it is, the same design as it is, but rather than having that Man City thing, having the Man City badge across there in a plain navy top, just put a yes if you agree with that. Because then I think we'd have a full round of 3 top-notch kits then. It would be class, that. There we go. Boo's saying yes. Paul's saying Tom stop log. Yeah, because I'm teasing everybody. I'm just saying what it could be like. What it could be like. Moving swiftly on, guys. We've done a bit about kits now. We'll talk a little bit about. There we go. Everybody's saying yeah. I wanted to just talk a little bit. We'll do a Q&A near the end, but I just wanted to talk about our opening fixtures. I was just looking at earlier on. I am just going to remove the banner quickly. Sorry, not the banner. The banner. Just going to move the banner from the bottom just so you can see that. Just analysing obviously these are our games. And just sort of thinking of how we're going to do in that, obviously we start on the 15th of August against Spurs and we've got, realistically 3 quite tough games there. As much as Norwich might be difficult, we did lose to them when they were in the Premier League the first time. Obviously it is at home, but, I'm coming back up. Who knows what's going to happen? But if you look at that, obviously we've got on the 15th of August, we've got Tottenham away, 4:30. 21st of August, we've got Norwich at home. Arsenal away on the 28th, and then we move to September, where we have like a week off, I think it is. I don't know if it is international break. I think it actually is. And then we have, obviously, Leicester away at 3 o'clock, then Southampton at home on the 18th, then Chelsea on the 25th. Then we go into October, starting with the Liverpool away on the 2nd, then Burnley at home on the 16th, then Brighton on the 23rd, and Crystal Palace on the 30th. Now, if we look at that, realistically, if we're looking on paper, we don't really like being cocky, but this is a little preview to the games. Realistically, guys, we should be beating Norwich, Southampton, Burnley, Brighton and Palace. The only games that could go either way are the first game of the season against Spurs, Leicester, Chelsea, Liverpool and Brighton. Not Brighton, and Arsenal, up at the top. Now, I don't know what you guys are thinking. Let me just... Oh, there we go. Just zoom in and out there. I'll just move this off again, and then we'll obviously discuss it. Now, I do think we've got a decent chance there to pick up quite a lot of points. I just wanted to see what you guys are thinking in the comments. Tom, I sent you the T-shirt on the store on Snapchat. You can check it after. It's essentially the third kit. I'll have to have a look at that. Have you seen this digital ticket system? I'm not a fan at all. Yeah, I'll talk a little bit about that near the end because I was obviously at the Everton game when they did use it. I'll tell you what it is a little bit like. Hertha beat Liverpool for Jovetic scored as well. Brilliant. 28 points, I think, we'll get out of all those games. Fingers crossed, Sean. Just win every game. Can't lose the league if we do that. Exactly. Simple. It is simple. It is very simple, but there's a lot of tough games in there. There is a lot of tough games. You can't deny that. I think the Liverpool game will be quite a tough one, obviously. I think Spurs will be tough. There's payback needed against Chelsea. Is that at home, the Chelsea game? Because I think the atmosphere will be absolutely brilliant there. If you look at that again, I can guarantee you that Arsenal game at home is going to be bouncing that 12 o'clock kickoff there. And the Norwich game will be too the week before that. And I can't wait to be back in that ground. Honestly, I honestly can't tell you how excited I am to be back in that ground. Honestly, it'll be absolutely brilliant. But yeah, if we just look at those games, I think we've got a big chance of being successful in those games. I really do. I really do think we've got a chance, because you have to look in the grand scheme of things. Why can't we go and win all them games? We're a good enough side, aren't we? I just need to sort this out so it don't cover my name. 1 second, guys. Let's get that back up. There we go. See what you guys are thinking here. Van Dijk just made a bad mistake this evening on his return, says Charlie. Good. Kyle says, I think this year is our year to win the Champions League. I really hope so. Tough for us, even tougher for them, exactly. Sean Fogarty says Chelsea is away. Yeah, it is away, innit? But there will be payback when we play them at home, that's for sure. Are we back to full capacity now, says Brad? Apparently so. Apparently everything's going back to normal now. So we'll see what happens. But apparently so. And hopefully, I think away tickets are getting released at some point soon for the Spurs game. So that should be interesting. Because it's not long away now. I think there is. I can't remember when it's getting released. I'll have to remember. But I will be looking at them and seeing what's going on with that. But yeah, I can't see them. I don't know if it's reduced. Apparently, it's back to full capacity now, Brad, to be honest with you. So yeah, I think it is. Will we sign Kane? There's so many rumours. Honestly, I'll come into a little bit of that in the end. I mean, this time last year, and we looked at the opening games, thought we would walk it. Then we were shy. You're not wrong. I don't think we'll walk it. I think it'll be tough. Better not be lifting anything in that third kit. It's usually bloody Carabao Cup that we wear that kit, innit? Ryan he says, also, I think this is the first White City kit I've liked. Never liked the others. I agreed with that. My thoughts, we won't sign anyone this summer. And we are late in the window. January, in my opinion, we don't need anyone. Jesus can play up front. Good point, Kyle. City says, draw with Spurs, Liverpool and Chelsea, rest our wins. It all depends who we get. I have tickets for the first game back. Hopefully it's all smooth and no proof of negative tests, etc. Now, we've obviously discussed the kits a little bit now. We've discussed that. So we'll just get into general chat. I'll talk a little bit about what the kits thing is going to be like. So basically, not the kit, the tickets thing. So what it was like when me and my dad went is we received an email during the week where we had to download we got a code, a link to download our tickets onto Apple Wallet, or if it wasn't Apple Wallet for anybody else, it was going to be, Google Wallet or something like that. So it's all going to be on mobiles. And what happens is, there's obviously some form of QR code within the ticket on your phone, like it is when you're contactless. And you go to, as if any of you have been to the ground, Joe Mercer Way. Obviously, you walk up there. It's like the blue Wembley Way, as people call it. I know I call it that. And obviously, when you get to the top of that, before you get to the souvenir shop, a little bit before that, there's a massive wall, barricade of security across the whole of the stretch of the path. And they're all there, and you have to queue up, and they scan your tickets. They scan your tickets. So that is what it's like. And then as soon as you get in, there's only you in the ground. But I can't see it being like that because it was a private event, obviously, before. So that's what it was like before. So, but I know they were testing it obviously on the turnstiles too. So when you go to the turnstiles, rather than when you stuck your ticket in, there's obviously a little light that's there. You stick your phone onto just in front of the lights, and it lets you in. Now, that's obviously some sort of contactless system, like it is if you're paying for something with obviously the contactless card system that's done with banking and money and shopping. So I think it is going to be like that. It's what it was planned to be. They had all the signs up saying mobile ticketing and all this sort of stuff. So I think it's what they're bringing into place. So it'll be interesting to see what's happening. But obviously, Been there, obviously, once before. I can see it being the same. I can see it being exactly the same because that's what it was like when we went in, me and my dad. And then after that, you just go to your seat as normal. And obviously, with there obviously being no restrictions now, I reckon it'll be even easier. I reckon you literally just get your ticket on your phone and you'll walk in like normal and you'll just go. So rather than having a season ticket, it'll be back to normal. But rather than having a season ticket, you just have obviously your phone on there. Obviously, for the older generation, I can see that being a bit of a difficult thing. So I don't know what will necessarily happen with them. Maybe they will get a card if they're over a certain age, or you can apply for a card. I don't know what they're going to do, but obviously, once again, there's not been much information given out. But yeah, Brad says, I heard the light turns orange rather than green if you have an under 18 ticket. I'm 19, but save a lot on an under 18 ticket. Yeah, exactly. They don't usually check, to be honest, but they do. It depends, to be fair. I can't see him checking, to be honest with you, Brad. Sean's saying, are you going to the Community Shield final? Because it's as far as so far, because Wembley is quite near to me. I haven't got a ticket yet. No, I'm not going down. The Community Shield final is next Saturday. Not this Saturday, the Saturday after, August the 7th. I aren't going because I'm on holiday next week. So I am away. So there won't be a TNT live next week, unfortunately. So that is disappointing. I know there will be disappointing faces, but there won't be one next week. But yeah, it is. I won't be going, obviously, based on the fact that I'm away. So, but yeah, it should be a good game. I'll be back. Obviously, I think I'll be back to watch it at home, but just not enough time to obviously go down to Wembley, unfortunately, because I do love that. But hopefully we get to the Carabao Cup final in March, and I can go down then with the lads and my dad, because we'll look forward to getting back to a little bit of normality with the city, 100%, because it was brilliant when we were back. Honestly, when we went to that the game against Everton, it was just so good to be back in that atmosphere. Because it's one thing it's one thing personally that I don't know about any of you guys, but it's the one thing I missed the most during this. Obviously, family and everything like that. But City's a different level. Well, you'll all agree. If you do go to the grounds, even if you are a season ticket holder and you only went, every so often, City's just a different level in it. It is a different level. You've just got to love it, haven't you? You've just got to love it. But yeah, all is good in that front, and a little bit on Kane and Grealish. From what I hear from Fabrizio Romano, apparently talks are happening in the next few days for Grealish. So next week we will get sort of like an understanding there. And Kane is supposedly going to happen in the next few weeks, but that's a little bit quiet at the moment. But stories might emerge a little bit more next week. Now both players are back in the UK. After being on obviously their pre-Euros holiday. So yeah, things could move quickly in the next few weeks, guys. That's all I'm going to say. From what I've heard, obviously, I think one of those is going, it's honestly, I'm hearing enough about Buddy Grealish in my Twitter mention, says Ryan. But yeah, any questions before I leave? And then we'll wrap it up there. But yeah, if you got any questions, general questions, anything, you know what it's like at the end of a show. I always like to answer your questions. If you have any for me that we hadn't answered during this show, or just general questions, just to so you can hear what I think. But yeah, any quick ones before I go, and then I will wrap it up, and leave you guys to the rest of your evening. Any word on Bernardo, says Alex. Honestly, I couldn't tell you, mate. As far as I'm aware, no. Cammy says, click shit over Gunderboom. Gunderboom's never going to be replaced, Cammy. You know how it is. I called my character on Pro Clubs Gunderboom. Everyone does, so you know. Gunderboom was a different breed. Brad's saying, where am I heading on holiday? I just have away for a few nights with my caravan. That's all I'm doing, to be honest. That's all I'm doing. Not much, but just a nice little break away. Grealish needs to do an Adebayor and score in the last minute winner past Villa. See, he'll never do that because it's his childhood club. That's one thing he'll never do. I don't think he'll do that. Would you take Yaya Toure 13-14 or Gundogan 2021. Yaya Toure 13-14, no doubt about it. Sorry, Gundogan, but you're a legend, Yaya. Do you think we will win everything like Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and Premier League and Champions League? Says Kyle. Listen, I hope we win that every single season, but sometimes the seasons don't go to perfection. Nothing's ever perfect. So, as long as we have a successful season, if we win any trophies, if brilliant. If we don't, what's gone wrong? But if we win something, let's hope we do. He doesn't know the meaning of the word loyalty. We've said that already. True, very true. But yeah. Breaking news: Justin Tom Sky City open talks with Grealish. There you go. Yeah, you've heard it here first live. I'm not going to do their tune because I might get them for copyright. But yeah, I can't even do Jim White's voice because he's not even on there anymore. Yeah, there could be deadline day. Fanatics with Manchester City. But yeah, you get me yellow tie. Honestly, but yeah, we'll see what happens with the Grealish and stuff. But I think it'll become. I think there's a bit happening. Chelsea, Liverpool, or United, who is the biggest threat this season? Personally, I think it's Chelsea. I think United have spent big and they'll just still finish in the same position. I think Liverpool have. There will be stronger, but I think there's more than just. How do I put it? There's more than just the injuries and the poor performances there. I think there's more. I think he's lost the dressing room, Jurgen Klopp. I think he has. I think he's lost the dressing room. And for Chelsea, I think, they're the biggest threat next season. 100%. Tuchel has done a bit there. So I think he'll do a bit more there. Shit away shirt. Last season's well better, Tom. Yeah, last season's away shirt was class, I must say. No worries, Kyle, mate. No worries. Kyle, I think we'll win Premiership, Carabao Cup and Champions League. I hope so. But yeah, finishing on that, it looks like that is about it for me. There doesn't seem to be many questions now, unless you've got a few more. But yeah, I'll start wrapping up, and if I see any more, I might answer them. But yeah. It's been a pleasure as always, guys. Thank you for watching. If you only just joined us, we are wrapping up now. If you have missed it, just scroll back to the start, and you're able to see what we said about all of our kits. We gave everyone a rating. Then we went on to just a little bit of a preview of our first games up till October. Just having a little discussion on that. Who was our biggest threats, vice versa. Then we just did a little bit of a Q&A. I just talked a little bit about the ticketing system. And then we just talked a bit about Grealish and Kane, which hopefully by the time I am next live here, because we don't have one next week, we might have a player to talk about new, which would be brilliant. It will be. But yeah, it's been a pleasure as always. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you for the compliment there, mate. Great live, Tom. Stay safe. Come on, you Blues. Exactly. Come on, you Blues. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you for watching as always. On your way out, make sure you give us a like. If you're new, give us a subscribe. And if not, just give us a share. And if you like the video, stick a comment in. I'll reply to you at some point in the next 24 hours. I'll reply to you because I always reply to the comments. You ask anybody, I always reply to the comments because I like still keeping the communication with you guys because it's what it's about. But yeah, look after yourselves, guys. Take care. Up the city. And as always, let's hope we get some. And also, let's hope we get some signings. Fingers crossed, guys. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Take care, guys.